We have all been talking about this story of the 8-year-old boy accused of double murder, including his father. And you have had a closer look at the interrogation on the videotape. Everybody's saying, could this be? How did this happen?
The allegation is so wild, and it gets more incredible when you look at these interrogation tapes. Police interrogations are always tricky territory. The line between getting the truth and intimidating a subject can be a very fine one. Now, factor in that the subject is an 8-year-old boy and someone who was brought in as a witness, not a suspect. Now you have a real potential legal tangle.
And we make a promise to each other that we're only going to tell the truth.
Listen to the boy's calm account of the crime on this new interrogation video.
So then I went inside and I saw my dad upstairs. I saw a bunch of blood, like a puddle of blood around his head.
Did you go anywhere else in the house?
No. I went upstairs and I saw him, and I cried right there, and I was laying down just crying.
Then, a confession. The boy, just 8 years old, tells police he killed his own father and his friend using the rifle his father taught him how to shoot.
I went upstairs, and then I saw my dad, and then I got the gun, and then I fired it at my dad. He was on the ground, and then I reloaded it.
When police first started questioning him, the boy denied any involvement, explaining to the officer that the neighbors may be to blame.
Who would you think might have done that?
I don't know, someone's dad though. There's some people down the street that are pretty bad people, always smoking, driving pretty fast down the road in a blue car.
But when police press the boy, his story begins to change.
When you shoot a gun, some of the powder comes off of it and comes on the clothes. Were any guns shot yesterday?
I don't know. Maybe they shot it in the house, and I was wearing the same clothes, and maybe it got on my clothes. Because those guys could have shot in the house and made some smoke, and I could have walked into it.
So we wouldn't find a whole bunch on your clothes yesterday?
I don't know. But I wasn't shooting any guns.
If you shot a gun yesterday, it would be important that you told us that you shot the gun, because we're going to find a house. So we really need to know.
I think I might have shot the gun.
About 40 minutes into the questioning, the boy makes a sharp turn and confesses.
How many times do you think you fired the gun?
I think twice.
How many times did that gun shoot him?
I think twice. I think I shot my dad because he was suffering, I think. I think I thought he was suffering.
Okay.
So I might have shot him.
Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't want him to suffer.
Juvenile defenders worry that the boy was coerced into changing his story and question whether the confession will hold up in court.
He should not have been questioned without an adult being there. I think as the interview progresses, there are clearly points at which they should have stopped it and gotten him an attorney.
And the once calm boy does eventually give in.
Did you shoot your dad?
I think so.
Did you shoot him because you were mad at him?
So?
You think so? Well, how often do you get in trouble?
Most of the time.
You get in trouble a lot? For what kinds of stuff, honey?
Lying.
For lying? Okay. But you told the truth right now, didn't you? That's a good kid, you know that?
This is difficult to watch. These are always difficult. With adults, they can be coercive. But they brought this kid in as a witness. What does that do for them? Legally means they don't need a lawyer.
But let me ask you something. I thought with children, because of suggestibility problems, you always had to have an expert there. You had to have a county counselor there, if not a lawyer.
When you are questioning them about their role in a crime, he was brought in as a witness, which gave them some protective, but it may have been a strategy.
Isn't that a little...
Well, but that's the law. But what's disturbing here is he starts saying, I think I might have, I think I might. Now, experts will tell you that's what interrogations, usually that's what happens when someone's trying to please the interrogator. As an adult, imagine being a kid saying, you're okay now. It's okay. Tell us that you shot your daddy, to an 8-year-old kid. It really makes you think whether or not they're going to be able to use this anywhere.
Well, we want to know what everybody at home thinks, of course. ABCnews.com is the place to weigh in.